So it's the final week on Revamp, Restyle, Reveal, and this is the progress I've made in the hallway this week. Okay, so as we come up to the finish line on Revamp, Restyle, Reveal, things have started to come together in my hallway. And the main thing is this floor here, which has now been painted. It took 5 coats because I was having a bit of a moment where on my second overcoat I accidentally put on a second undercoat, which then meant I had to still do 2 more overcoats on top. So actually pretty much Friday, Saturday and Sunday was all about floor painting. But if you look downstairs, you'll see it's looking really cool. It's really clean. I really like the line of this, and it's really lovely with the peach walls. I've put up 1 piece of artwork. You may remember from my plans I intended to put loads up on this wall here, but actually because I've got these triangles going on and I feel like it's already quite busy from this angle here with my unit down here and my colour wall here, I kind of thought actually I'm going to overpower the space if I start putting stuff on this wall. So I haven't, and I was doing some mark making bits which I'll show you in a minute. They have been rehomed somewhere else, they're just not here. But as a result of having finished the floor, there's a few things which have gone into place. So one thing is one of my very favourite things actually. It's a terrazzo designed beanbag, which is made by Firm Living and I got through the lovely people at Amara. It's an item I've wanted for ages, but because of my thing about mark making and pattern on wall and stuff, this is a really key piece for me that pulls things together, and it's also one of those really nice warm neutrals, similar to some of the colours I've used on the wall and the colour I chose for my blind, and indeed the wood, which adds some natural warmth, which is my sideboard from Maisons Du Monde. I can't even begin to tell you how much I love this. It's a really perfect item here. I love the detailing on the drawers here, and then I love the slider here, which I'm keeping my clothes in. And then on top of the dresser, I've got another couple of really lovely pieces from both Maisons Du Monde and Amara. So I've got this candle snuffer here from Amara, which is again another Firm Living piece, and a Broste pot, which is gorgeous, and again in exactly those tones that I was talking about, kind of natural yellows, browns, peaches. That's the kind of theme I've got going on here. And then there's a collection of vases here, and the beautiful pink one at the back, that one came from Maisons Du Monde, and I've put some eucalyptus in it just to be predictable. And also the gorgeous candle holder here, which I think if you go close you can see there's kind of lovely lustre effect over the green at the top. Also this magazine rack came from Maisons Du Monde, and that will be really useful for me because next door is the bedroom where I always have a pile of interiors magazines on the go. Coming back to looking at the hallway from this angle, just wanted to show you what I've done with Ted's door, which still needs to clean because I'm still in the final stages of the makeover, but there is a line at the top and an accompanying line at the bottom. So I'm carrying on with my theme of colour blocking and using geometric shapes. And that's the view down the stairs. And one final thing to mention upstairs is this gorgeous rug, which I don't know if you can see the detail of it. It's actually made with untraditional thread, I guess you call it. It's a kind of leathery, really beautiful, really natural rug, and I really love the tones of grey and blue, and that came from Amara, and it's made by Broste again. And then I'm going to take you downstairs and show you what happened to the art that I didn't use. So one final thing that I wanted to show you is the artwork on this wall, which as you'll probably notice is not my hallway, but it was the artwork that I was going to put in the hallway, and actually I decided it was just too busy to put anything on that wall because we've got all the different kind of geometric shapes going on. And you may remember that mark making was one of my things for the makeover, and actually I did make some mark making art, but again they've come down here because I think they're just too busy on the wall upstairs. So I wanted to show you that I I haven't binned off my art. I did find another home for it in our cocktail room. And sometimes things don't go to plan.